Do you ever get tired of living in your gigantic multi-million-dollar mansions? Well, I do. So today I want a multi-million-dollar hotel instead.
That's great. Keep saying it. Keep saying it out loud. And maybe you will convince Hope. Dream on.
If you're new to the channel, hello, I'm True Reese's, aka the supreme leader of this channel. I've built countless hotels, but never a modern one. And it is 2024. So I was thinking today, let's build ourselves a modern hotel. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna open the server up so all of you can come and stay at my hotel. If you guys want a chance to be in a future video, just subscribe. So all good hotels start with an entryway, and the theme of this hotel is gonna be curved. You might be thinking, what do you mean curved, Reese's? I mean twisty, twisty. So for example, this here is gonna be the grand entryway and we're gonna have all of it curved, but you ain't seen nothing yet. The windows on this side here are gonna be made entirely out of basic shapes.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
I've been watching too much Capdo. No, but honestly, his builds are so good, but he uses so many basic shapes and it's inspired me to use some in my builds. So we'll begin by making this glass as thick as a wall. Now, part of me wonders if I should be using the semi-transparent because, you know, this is literally just gonna look invisible. So, you know, I'll change it out for this semi-transparent. You can still see through it. And basically, we're gonna make this whole side out of curved shapes. However, we're not done with you yet. No, sir. We are actually gonna be adding some awesome patterns on it. So first of which is gonna be an outline. And part of me thinks using black and white is a little bit basic.
Where's the flavor? Where's the flavor?
And I probably should have picked the color scheme before we started filming. Now, if you're new to this Supreme channel, you might think, wow, you're a real talented builder. I don't build like this. I do not know what's possessed me today to make this. And do you know what the saddest part about this window is? I literally could have just done this. They look identical, so we're gonna need to switch it up more, I think. And that's exactly what I did. Are you joking me? You're telling me I'm gonna have to do all of that on the back side as well? You know, I suppose it's worth it though. And this window better be exactly even or it's gonna get a knuckle sandwich to the face. Okay, not gonna lie, it looks way better from the front. We have this window now. I dread to think how much this is gonna cost my poor little bank account. $2,000 for one wall. Also, why are these not connecting seamlessly? I'm new to this, okay? Am I really gonna have to place this on the
Small grid?
What is going on? I'm honestly befuzzled. But do you know what? I actually think that looks pretty darn good, so I'm leaving it. Goodness knows how I'm meant to replicate this. Oh, it's actually left some lines on the floor. How handy. But not gonna lie, guys, I've never seen something so detailed on one of my plots before. It looks a little weird, I will admit that. Maybe we could have it like the middle ones are a little bit darker. Honestly, guys, I kind of think that's a slate. Now, I have just realized we have to copy and paste that onto the other side. And there we have it, dolls. Oh my gosh, you would not know this was half an hour of work. This is what it's like though to be a pro builder, guys. If you guys want to be in the pro builder squad, you know what to do. No, I'm joking, I'm far from a pro builder. Now, I have just realized this is like, why? But I have got an idea for how to fix this, so never fear. I was thinking that we could actually go ahead and put some pillars here. Funnily enough, this large one actually fits perfectly. And I'm just gonna paint these for now so it's a bit more aesthetically pleasing for you guys. Another piece of inspiration I got from Capdo was this really cool glass roof design he did. I can't remember what build it was on. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is not that way, is we're going to be twisting these and trying to make like a curved dome roof out of basic shapes. And mine is obviously going to look terrible because, you know, I'm a noob, but it's going to be better than my normal roofs, okay? And if you're wondering, the way to make everything copy and pasteable is to just build the basic cubes off of each other.
15 minutes later.
And there we go. This should, oh my gosh, it's fully copy and pasteable. So once again, we're going to need to go and use a bunch of these structural items and basically just outline this. And there we go. So if you're wondering, that took me about 10 minutes, I'd say, to do. It's definitely not perfect. I already know that the actual pro builders who have found this video are going to be like, what is this? What are you doing?
What have you done?
This is amazing. Regular viewers, guys, isn't this impressive for us? And theoretically, oh my gosh, no way this is all copy and pasteable. This is so cool. It's only 3,000 each time as well. So I don't know if this is gonna look really bad because it is a tiny bit wonky, but I've never done a custom skylight before, even though it's literally costing me $30,000.
$30,000?
I'm hoping it's gonna be worth it. Now, I'm pretty sure we have, yes, convex shapes. I do not know what the word convex means, but I'm guessing it has something to do with a semicircle. What am I meant to do here? There's no way this is gonna fit, right? Right, we're just gonna leave it open for now, but does that look cool? It kind of does. As for the rest of the roofs, I'm gonna be a little bit less adventurous, I'm afraid. But the eager eye among of you might notice I've actually left these gaps. Well, you don't have to be that eager eyes, it's right in front of you. Basically, I am gonna be putting another skylight here, but look, I'm doing it in little squares. And will I ever learn to color before copy and pasting? Probably not. And for some reason, Bloxburg is glitching out. It is not letting me color these final three. No matter how hard I try, they are not gonna be colored. Yeah, I kind of like this. And if you're wondering how much this plot is worth so far, 189,000. Now, this looks amazing from above, but from this, like, front up angle, it looks ridiculously bad. Like, this looks so actually ugly. We're gonna move on from that. We will fix it maybe later. As for the front windows on the hotel, we're gonna be going back to the basics. But it looks a bit better with the windows actually in now, doesn't it? I do have one final idea, which is actually a little bit genius, if I do say so myself. I was thinking we could just have a bunch of pillars. Now, of course, right now, they're all sticking left, right, center. But the beauty of pillars is that you can, of course, resize them. But if we do it a little something like this, you know, it doesn't look bad, and that's all that matters. And if you thought I was going to skip out on doing the windows on the back, I'm sorry, you're mistaken. And that way, I was thinking we could split the rooms up. So, like, we could have a room this side, and then obviously the big window is like the massive feature. But also, maybe we could have the bottom floor as like a spa or a gym, so it also has amazing natural light. And there we go, guys. I've now officially completed that on the back and fronts. And after an hour, this is what we have got. So if you're ever contemplating building with basic shapes, only if you literally never touch grass like me. No, I'm joking. I do obviously touch grass sometimes. And I never use a revolved door. I mean, probably because you don't typically put this on your house. But let's go and add that going out the back. But it feels like I've been doing the exterior for yonks. Now, this is exactly what I was afraid of. The windows and the doors not lining up with the typical roof.
This is exactly what I was afraid of.
Like, if only you could transform the roofs, that would be literally amazing. In the end, I think this one looks the best. Guys, this is why I don't do custom building, because it all ends in tears. But I actually think that doesn't look that bad. From above and from below, I think we can agree that's fine. So next up, we're going to do the car park, because this is going to be quite a big part of the build. Okay, looks like we're not adding anything right now. Honestly, guys, one like is one prayer for Reese's Wi-Fi box. So as I was saying, I'm not sure what we're really going to be doing out the front here, because it's such a weird shape. But I think what would make a little bit of sense is to at least outline it. So we're just going to have to somehow work that into these bottom rooms. I'm guessing if this is a pool room, then that kind of works, you know what I mean? Is it just me? But part of me actually wants to put a swimming pool or like a pond in this front part here. I don't know. It just feels nice. It feels different actually. And then I kind of wanted some trees dotted around the side. But I'm not going to go overboard like I normally do. I normally spawn the Amazon rainforest in. So I'm not going to lie. I do actually enjoy this bendy shape of the grass. If we outline it with some more concrete, yes. And maybe, just maybe, we could add some more swimming pools. I actually really like this. You know what? I've had enough trouble with this video today.
You want trouble, which I don't want. Oh, by Christ, you're going to get it in spade loads.
I'm just going to do a nice, easy, relaxing bit of water. Also, guys, I've been very much looking at your video comment suggestions, but please leave more. And if we move this literal trash out the way, I've just realized it literally looks like I'm wearing a trash bag right now. I need to immediately change this outfit before you guys troll me. I really like the birch trees. I know they're actually not a fan favorite, which I don't understand. I mean, that is a little bit of a weird combo, but I like it. It's different. Now, as for these green bits on the sides, we could leave them bland. It does look very, very cool like that, but that would just be silly. So what I think I'm going to do is just fill it up with a bunch of compact bushes. And did you know you can make these muted? Okay, literally everyone knew that because they just add so much depth to a build. I think because they're so detailed. And you wouldn't have thought this has been in Bloxburg since like 2016. And there we have it. I told you guys, I always turn my builds into the Amazon rainforest, but I like that a lot. The final thing I think I'm going to put out here is some fences behind the trees. I guess we can go inside. What do we even do now? I think what we've decided, on this side, we're going to have a 2-story spa. And then this side's going to be a 1-story gym, which means the rooms are going to be split into this. And then on this one, we're just going to have the penthouse. So I think what I'm going to have to do for the roofs is just add balconies. I didn't really want to add balconies, but apparently I don't have a choice in the matter. Okay, there we go. I think that actually looks quite cool. I mean, I don't know what kind of skinny slender man is going to actually be able to fit on these balconies, but I didn't want to make them much bigger. So I'm actually going to start with one of the bedrooms, which means we're going to need to add the staircases in. Bloxburg is just trolling me. Since I decided to make this curvy, I have to Like, look, I can't stop it there or there'll be a gap. So I think what I'm just going to do is make it all loop up. Okay, my boomer brain finally figured it out. This is what we're going to have it. And then, of course, we're going to have big chandeliers going down the middle. Don't you worry about that. Maybe we should just add 2 elevators instead. And oh my gosh, I forgot we could build with the roof off. What is the point in adding $500,000 of windows if we're not even going to use them? I did forget to make the elevators 3 stories. I'm not going to lie, I can't be bothered to place all this floor again. So I'm going to delete them, which means probably going to lose about 50 grand, but whatever. Wait, what? Have they updated it so you get more your money back now? This cost 33,000. It's giving me back like 90% of my money. Somebody let me know in the comments. Seriously though, someone needs to call the fashion police, because who said Reese's could build this good? No, none of you knew it, did you? And this is probably the most realistic hotel I've ever built. It's certainly the best one. So as I said, we are doing the rooms first. I don't know why I said that and then proceeded to build the entire entryway, but I suppose we did need doorways. So obviously for the floor, what I thought we could do is this white outline, and then in the middle, we could do maybe a lighter gray. And as for the walls, we may as well just keep them completely white. Right, we're now finally decorated the moment we've been waiting for. You might be wondering why there are 2 doors. I just thought it's kind of epic to have 2 doors, you know what I mean, going into your penthouse. So we do need to decide where the bathroom is going to go. Maybe over this side, we'll just have our open bathroom. Oh my gosh, I'd actually really love to bath with this big window in the background. Then as for our toilets, we'll have them on each side. I know, guys, a little bit scandalous, just a mere pillar covering up the toilet. And as for the sinks, does it look weird if we just put like one either side? This is the most strange bathroom. Something is telling me in this center part here to put an entertainment center. As for the dining table, I'm going to be using the event table because it fits 8 chairs around it. And again, we're going to have to like re-angle this very slightly. Honestly, I don't even know what's going on in this video anymore. I don't think you guys know. I don't think I know. But it's all good. Okay, it's all good.
I'm fine. Totally fine.
You guys have also been asking for a return of the hairpin dresser. And at least along this wall, it's not uneven. So there's something. So next up, we'll add to the lounge room. And then I feel like we can work out the kitchen around that, if you know what I mean. I definitely think we should have 2 of these either side. This is giving penthouse energy. And I'm not only going to use a cylinder for a custom little coffee table, I'm also going to go ahead and use a sphere. This is going to be a piece of modern art. More like a piece of modern trash. What is this? And I don't know where the kitchen's going to go. It might just have to be more of a smaller kitchen along the back. Oh my gosh, no. We haven't even added the bed. It's a hotel room. We haven't even added a bed. Okay, maybe we could have the bed here. This is the strangest layout I've ever done. Honestly, I should have put a trigger warning on this video with jump scares. If you don't like bad building in Bloxburg, don't look. And then I might just add that line on the wall. I don't think we're going to be able to have a kitchen, y'all. We could have like a corner bar over here. As I say, maybe just a marble corner island over here. And if all else fails in terms of lighting, little candles are the perfect option. They emit so much light. And there we have it. That is the penthouse. No, I cannot wait to come and see that in the tour. So next up, I think we should do the entryway. And it's kind of good we start with this because now we can go and steal all the dresses that we just used in there. And $1,700 for these. Didn't even notice that extortion happening right before my very eyes. The cloning tool is one of the best tools in Bloxburg, but you can abuse it by using it too much. I do that every video. Now, the one thing I just want to check is, does this look good from the outside? Because obviously it is all glass. I like that, actually. I mean, I've done some of them uneven, like this one up here. But there we go. I like that, actually. I think it looks quite like a cool pattern. So we already know the score with the floor. We're basically just going to be doing that same pattern. I'm honestly loving this build. It's so good. Sorry, I hate being up my own bum, but this is actually so good. Where are we actually going to put the chandelier? It's because we've got such a nice glass skylight. I almost think adding a chandelier would ruin this. We'll try it because obviously you never know till you try. But what were we thinking? Does that look good or does that kind of just ruin it? I honestly think it ruins it. I'm sorry. Why don't we use some LEDs? I mean, we'll have to make them like yellow, but this is such a good way to light up rooms super easily. Maybe we could even take it as far to outline all the stairs. I like that. I mean, it's done absolutely nothing for the lighting situation. I'm not gonna lie to you there. And there we go. That is basically the infrastructure of the interior. No, of the entryway. I can't talk. So as for the reception, I think we should make it just a gigantic island. And as for this middle, I don't really want to wreck the floor design. So I think I'm just going to do some very simple seating using the sophisticated sofas, obviously back to back. And I suppose no harm in having a couple of armchairs in the entryway too. And whoa, why are you spinning out like that? So next up, we have the spa to do. I kind of want to make one... I've been wanting to do this since the beginning, to be fair. And I've decided I want the whole entire wall to be glass. Nice. So up here, this is literally going to be nothing. I'm probably just going to add a chair or something. This is just a balcony because we needed to add a balcony. Otherwise, it would have looked all lopsided. I was about to add underfloor lights when I realized this can be a pool room. So probably not the best idea. And I love the way the water looks in indoor pools. Except in the spa, rather than having that basic dresser that we were putting everywhere, we're going to use cubbies and put towels in. And I love this cubby. I actually think it was designed for spas. And whenever I custom build in Bloxburg, that's what the Bloxburg developer team must have to do like all the time. Because you think they have to make all of these items from scratch? That must be so hard, but it also must be so fun. Like I have the most fun when I'm filming these videos. And it's all thanks to you guys that I get to make these videos. Do you know what show I've been watching at the moment, guys? Mako Mermaids. I've watched it about 10 times. I literally started watching it when I was about 8. But who else loves Mako Mermaids or H2O Mermaid? Although they took some of the seasons off Netflix, I was absolutely in shambles. But there we go. That's our gorgeous spa. So all we've got left to do is the gym and then some of these other hotel rooms. And just saying, these hotel rooms, I'm probably only going to do about one because they're all going to end up looking the same, aren't they? And so let's start with this one. I think what I'm going to do here is actually make like a proper entryway, one with the plants to cover that up. But also, let's put hat stands and umbrellas. And then on this side, as you walk in, I'm thinking we should put the modern counters and have a little mini bar as well. And didn't we start the video with like $1.1 million? That is mad. How have we spent this? Now, anyway, remember with the comforter, you can put it on any bed. I absolutely love how that looks. I might change the... Actually, no, I like the blue. But this is actually a very generously sized hotel room. The only annoying thing about them is having to put the bathroom open. But either way, these ones are only going to be getting a shower. They're not going to be getting the full shebang. And I guess we could just have a smaller seating area in these rooms. The only difference between the rooms is going to be the beds. For example, in this one, we can have the industrial double bed. In this one, we can have another modern. And maybe even in this one, we'll have a 4-post stack. And there we go, that is all of the bedrooms done. So finally. Gyms? What's a gym? No, I don't want you guys to think I'm some big lump that just lays around. I'm actually pretty healthy. Because how I see it is like, I'm young. Like, my metabolism can handle it right now. And that's not me telling you guys to like, go order 5 cheeseburgers. But if you're debating whether to have a chocolate or not, go eat the chocolate, doll. So the only color I'm going to have is the matte. Because I suppose it is industrial, isn't it? But with that, guys, Hotel Reese's is built. Let's go look around. This is one of the most miraculous exteriors I think I've ever done in Bloxburg. And just me standing in front of this now, I feel magical.
You're a wizard, Harry.
If you're wondering, it values at $880,000. So I was right. I did practically go broke. Only have 300k left. Oh, okay. I am back. But yes, we have admired the outside enough now. And even down to the gardening, like this looks amazing. And these windows, you wouldn't know about this window. It took me 500 years to do it. But as we go inside, this view might be just as good. This skylight is the most magical part of the build. And despite my noobish basic shape skills, I actually don't think it looks that awful. Ice Spice! Welcome, Ice Spice. So what you do as you first arrive at the hotel is you be coming to check in. Hello, dog. Come on in. But really, you're probably just going to be staring at the roof when you're in here. As we go to the left, we have the gym, which we just did. Now, I should probably give people guests. I watch you every time you post, I swear, every time once in the airport. And what? You watch me in the airport? Look at these skills we have. But yeah, this is the gym. Over on this side, we have the spa. Oh my gosh, this is magical. So this is where we can get our bathing suits on. So now we've looked at downstairs. Let's go to the second floor. Come on in, everybody. Everyone fell off the balcony. But anyway, over here are the bedrooms. So they're very similar. I actually added pianos in them as well. I forgot to show that bit. But I love how like fancy you just feel like looking over there. Now, just next door, we have the other bedrooms. I'm so sorry. The bathrooms are actually so small and pathetic. But yes, finally is the penthouse. I think you can definitely tell it's penthouse because obviously it's double the size. But, and as usual, we're going to be finishing the video inside of my bathtub. But hopefully you guys like this video. It was definitely one of my bigger videos. And, oh, that's not me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.